Today is Monday, February 4th, 2013. Welcome to Recommendation Monday here on Pretty Much It, where every week we tell you guys about the movies, video games, music, and a classic movie that you guys can check out on TV that Paul will review on Sunday, so you know what's going on. You've got the deal. You got the dealio. YOLO. I don't really have any announcements today, but before we get into the movies, I would just like to let you guys know about a web series that's starting up this week on the 6th. It is called Tiny Office. It's from a couple friends of mine, and I think it looks awesome. There's a teaser trailer, which I've linked down in the info, and I think it's funny just from that teaser trailer. I can imagine how it's going to be, and so I'm really looking forward to it, and I definitely recommend you guys check it out. And now, let's move on to movies, starting off with one that I am not that excited for, Identity Thief. Now, this is weird because I loved Horrible Bosses, and this is the same director, writer-director, I don't know, it's the same group, and I don't think this looks that funny, like, at all. So I don't really know what to expect. Maybe it's just a crappy trailer and I'll like the movie, but, you know, Melissa McCarthy, I used to think she was hilarious, but now it just seems like kind of overload, and so I don't know, but we'll have to see. One that I am excited for, however, on the flip side, is Side Effects. This is from the people who brought us Contagion, which I loved, and this almost looks like Contagion 2, and I couldn't be more excited about it. So I don't know if anybody else is excited. I haven't really heard of anybody talking about it, but I'm pumped. I can't wait. And other than a couple of smaller ones, which of course are along the bottom of the screen, that's really it for movies coming out this week. Now let's move on to DVDs. We have one exciting one and a couple of, well, less exciting ones. First things first, Flight. I really enjoyed Flight. I think there's a couple of nominations, right? I think he got Best Actor nominations, stuff like that. Maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. And three other DVDs out this week are major winners. Alex Cross, which of course is the Tyler Perry movie, which was terrible. The Oogie Loves, yes, the famed Oogie Loves is out on DVD. Ironically, it might actually sell because people are probably curious to see what the hell this movie is. And finally, I shit you not, Baby Geniuses 3. And I can't believe this, but I looked into it because I was curious. Next year, we are getting Baby Geniuses 4, and the year after, we're getting Baby Geniuses 5. And what's the best part of all this? Jon Voight is in every single one. I just am at a loss for words. But let's get grounded back in reality with Jake. What video games are coming out this week, Jake?
Hey guys, it's a great week for video game releases. If you guys missed it last week, we didn't mention it. Antichamber is now out for PC, the game we've been talking about for quite a while. Also, you'll finally be able to get the Skyrim Dragonborn DLC on the PC. And next up for PS3 and Vita is Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. This is the next Sly Cooper game. I've only played the first two, but I can't wait to get back into it because he's a great character and a great Sony exclusive. And last but not least, Dead Space 3 is coming out. We've talked about this one and we've really dissected it, whether it's going to be scary or not, whether it's going to be a cheap action game or not. And, you know, I did play the demo, and I think it could be cool. So I'm going to be co-oping it, and I'm going to be playing it by myself to get a good judge on how it feels. And I will be reviewing it for you guys. So let's move on over to Kevin with the music. God, I am out of it.
Hey everybody, Kevin here with your music updates for the week. Let's jump right in. First album to check out this week is This Is How the Wind Turns by Canadian post-hardcore band Silverstein. This is their 7th studio album and the first to feature their brand new lead guitarist. Our poll winner this week is My Chemical Romance's Conventional Weapons Part 5. Now, this is the 5th part of a compilation that they've been putting out since the fall. We've covered a bunch of them here on Recommendation Monday. I've listened to these last 2 tracks, the first being Burn Bright, which sounds a lot like My Chemical Romance as I think of them. The second being Surrender the Night, which actually for me kind of sounds a little bit like Angels and Airwaves, which is kind of weird, but nice in a weird way. Like I said, this is part 5, and this will complete the compilation of My Chemical Romance's Conventional Weapons. What say you, Paul?
Thank you, Kevin. I always liked you. This week's film is The Sting. Be sure to check it out on Thursday, February 7th at 10:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Turner Classic Movies. That's all I have to say about that, so back to you, Eric.
And there you have it, folks. Those are your movies, DVDs, video games, music, and a classic movie to check out on the Telev. I am actually in LA this week, so it might be kind of a wacky week with videos and stuff. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We're going to do our best with PMI Friday. It will be very interesting if our plan works out. But the reason I'm telling you I'm in LA at this moment is because I had to shoot this episode early, and I want to give the giveaway a little more time for people to enter. So whatever annotation just popped up on the screen, that's who won. But I don't know who it is yet. Ooh. We'll have to find out. And that's it for this week's episode of Recommendation Monday. I hope you have a great week. I will see you again on Friday if all works out well. And that's pretty much it.